Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video to show my support for the Zeitgeist films, Peter and Jock, and some of their ideas and some of the obvious flaws that we have in our current system. One of the things I wanted to talk about was that there isn't just these films. There's also the orientation video, which is worth checking out, and his lectures that he did in London, which expand more about what he's been talking about in all his videos. And I think that that gives more of a well-rounded knowledge base to support the ideas. Also, if you look at any of the books that have been out, some that I personally thought about the Venus Project when I was reading about it is Jared Diamond's Collapse book about societies and kind of how they kind of down spiral, and if you think about just society at large and those things like Malcolm Gladwell's books like Tipping Point, Blink, and things of that nature. Also, just all the tons of documentaries that are on Netflix, and there's a website called Top Documentary Films, which also supports Zeitgeist. And there's tons of other quality documentaries on there that. And when you start to learn more, you find that so many things are interconnected, and they're all when you have a broader knowledge of understanding it, the zeitgeist ideas make more sense. So I think that's one of the main things is just to learn as much as you can and try and help other people to learn more too. And if they're not receptive, they're not receptive. But you can really usually get people's gears turned in their head when you start to kind of talk about what Joseph or Peter talks about. Also, a lot of people they always ask, what can we do right here now to kind of move in that direction? And I think some of the things that I've personally done was, I closed my bank account and I moved my funds to a credit union because they're not for profit. So they don't have CEOs, getting these massive bonuses. They don't have, they don't take your money and put it into Wall Street. They basically just need enough money to, keep the lights on and pay their employees and stuff. And so another thing with that is you look into the cooperatives. They're kind of on the same concept where they're not solely about profit. They're more about just providing the service or the good that they provide to society. So I feel like if more people were to kind of go in that direction, we could start making some progress. And yeah, it might take a while or that sort of thing. But I feel like if people were to just adopt a different mentality when it comes to spending their money, they'll find that when you buy something, you ask yourself, do I really need this? Is this going to end up in the trash in 6 months? Can I wait to buy it? Can I buy it used? Or if you go, to the store, maybe you could ride your bike there, or maybe you could, buy a used bike and start riding that more often, and just those types of things. And right now, you might think, well, that's, not necessary. I can still afford gas, but if gas becomes $4 a gallon or something, change will have to happen. You won't have a choice. So the more stuff like that happens, the more you can kind of spread the ideas of the Zeitgeist movement and the obvious flaws our current system has as it starts to sort of degrade and people's lives start to change. So I just wanted to show my support and good luck to everyone out there and keep spreading the message.